YouTube, it's Louis here. I hope you're all well. Today we'll be looking at Bitcoin on the daily time frame, discussing this breakdown below the 18.6k support. That means that with yesterday's daily candle close below 18.6k, you have validated all these targets down to all these targets over here. Let's get that exact, and this one exact over here. Perfect. Some baby on the street outside. But anyway, we do have some targets here at around 14.2k and 10.7k. We also have a 1618 target at 16,600. Where does this target come from? It comes from this low all the way to that high. We lost the golden pocket, the 618 over here, and I was telling everyone back here, this is where I saw 50% of my crypto to reaccumulate between 25 and 17k. So that was my accumulation zone. Now we know that there could be further downside targets as well as upside targets. Now for these bearish targets to validate, you need to close below 18.6k, and we've spoken about these bearish targets, bearish patterns, this shoulder, head and shoulder, and at the moment you have closed below, so this target to the head and shoulders target is valid. We also have that 1618 through the fibs we've just said, so we have not met that just yet, and you can see the fact that we're below the 1414 would suggest that we should continue down to the 1618. But however, how do we invalidate these bearish targets? Right now, they are in play unless you do one thing, okay? And that is a close above 18.6k. If we can close above 18.6k, you've invalidated all those bearish trades. But until you do so, and even though we are currently above 18.6k, it doesn't mean that we are confirmed above it. We need to close the candle above. So 1 a.m. for me tonight, in 9 hours and 15 minutes time, the daily close would have happened, and wherever Bitcoin is at that time, if it's above this green line, that's good. That means the bearish trades will not happen. But if we close below 18.6k again today, that is very bearish, okay? Again, if you enjoyed today's video, the least I could ask from you guys is to like, subscribe and comment, and please share the videos. We're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers now on the channel, as well as trying to reach about 50 likes on each Bitcoin video. Please try and share them, that's much appreciated, so everyone's aware of both scenarios, because we will be looking always at both scenarios. We've just been saying on the channel, I can't say I'm bearish until 18.6k is lost on the daily time frame. So because yesterday we closed below 18.6k with the daily candle close, I am now bearish. I have not sold anything as of yet. I'm waiting because I want to see this again confirmed as resistance. So that's why I waited, because you can see at the moment we've had a reaction. We've gone back inside. We can take a closer look. I was looking at the 2 hour last night. I saw this double bottom over here on Bitcoin. We had one bottom over here and a second, and for the daily close, I think it was in around one of these candles. I think it was once this candle had closed, the new daily candle had opened, this green one. And so I went to bed knowing that this was a nice candle. Although we closed below, I went to bed a bit more relaxed, seeing that this was a spinning top at key support, knowing that, okay, this is potentially a double bottom and we should see at least some further upside. And that's what we've seen when I eventually woke up to earlier on today. But now, to actually confirm that we are not going lower, we need to again close above 18.6k today within the next 9 hours and 15 minutes or so. So going back to the daily, I can get you some shorter term fib targets. Of course, we had some originally, which the 1618 is this head and shoulders target, as well as the 2414 lining up with the larger descending triangle over here. And so as long as we're closing below 18.6, which was yesterday's close, that means these patterns are valid. But again, close above 18.6k tonight, these patterns are invalidated. And if we haven't invalidated them yet, but if you do invalidate them, what's the next step? We need to close back above the previous all-time high, 19,600. So we need to see a daily close above that. And you can see with yesterday's candle, at some point you were above it, but from the Fed news, the rate, the interest rates, you can see that we actually tanked. What's annoying is that with Forex Factory, the website where you can look at these high impact news events, it tells you that when something's greater than the forecast, so let's say the inflation was worse than expected, so the number is greater than what was forecasted, that's actually good for the currency. So it means that everything against dollar will go down, dollar will gain power. But yesterday it wasn't greater than the forecast, so I was a bit perplexed that we did go down, meaning that there was strength in dollar, because for strength to have come into dollar, what's actually happened should be greater than the forecast in terms of the interest rates. If they were worse, so let's say they forecasted 3.25, it ended up being 3.25 or whatever it was. It wasn't worse, was it? It wasn't a greater number than 3.25. For example, if we brought that logic over to crypto, when we have a double bottom, if it's not closing below the first low, it's not a lower low. We'd call it a higher low or double bottom. So it should be the same in this scenario, but it completely wasn't. And yeah, we did see a tank yesterday. Maybe it's a little trick, but again, guys, personally, now that we've closed below, I'm bearish. I'm looking at these targets 16k. But again, if you close above 18.6k, again, you've invalidated all these targets to the downside. And so that's what our eyes are so focused on at the moment. It's laser eyes at the moment. Again, I haven't made any quick irrational movements with my portfolio at the moment. I want to see again another daily close under this 18.6k, maybe tonight, and that would be some nice confirmation we are going lower. But technically, again, as long as you're above 17.6, you're bullish. But for me personally, because there's much more support in this range, I know that if we lose this, it's more than likely going to lose the level below and head to these targets at the 1618 here, 16.6, 14.2, and as well as 10.1k down here. I think it's, let me check, 10.8k, sorry, my mistake. But yeah, that's about it. Again, if you reclaim these two levels, the 2017 high, we need to come up and attack this downtrending resistance, get back above these EMAs over here, and we could actually have targets to the upside. But at the moment, what I'm more focused on is a reclaim of 18.6k. At the moment, we closed below, so I am bearish. But taking into account that I haven't sold anything as of yet, because I'm waiting to see, are we actually going to close back above 18.6, or are we going to close lower? If you appreciated everything in today's video, like, subscribe and comment. I'm going to do a new sort of video on the channel today, maybe today, a sort of Twitter reacts. I'm going to start making other sorts of videos on the channel. Let me know some ideas, but I think one is to actually, react with you guys to what Twitter is saying about the market. So we're gonna go and make a video reacting to basically this Bitcoin daily close under here, over here on YouTube in a few hours or so. So tune into that. But don't forget, we're still doing that discount until Monday, where the course is over 50% off. It's down from £300 to £150. This offer will last until Monday. Please private message me over on Twitter if you want to hear more about it. Thank you.